My name is Lee'RayVone G. Avedlan, or Lee'Ray for short. I'm a student at Augsburg University. I'm a junior. Yeah. Definitely mental health awareness and or racial justice. I double major in psychology and critical race and ethnicity studies. In my CRES major, I focus in Africana studies, also minor in entrepreneurship. So really everything that I do at Augsburg University, which is a school in Minneapolis, Minnesota, I forgot to mention, everything I do there is kind of related to the interconnection between identity and mental health. Based off of how you identify, your experiences will change it. And those experiences will create different levels of stress, different stress factors. It will change your pathology, and it will change how you think about the world. And I think that's an interesting thing to study. Definitely my background. Grew up in North Minneapolis, Minnesota, which has been affected by redlining and white flight before in the past. So it wasn't a good place in Minnesota to grow up in. A lot of gang violence, a lot of drug distribution, and my own personal family had been impacted by mental health. I grew up in a single parent household and acted as a support system for my family. I worked a lot growing up to help my mom, support her and stuff like that. And I also played a lot of sports because growing up, I was taught that either you made music, you played sports, or you sold drugs to get to where you need to be in life. So I'm really passionate about changing that idea, especially in the Black community, but in POC communities everywhere, that you are supposed to adhere to the rubric that is attached to your identity in order to be successful. I'm really passionate about breaking down the stereotype surrounding mental health, that it won't be a valuable resource to help people succeed in any facet they want to succeed in their life, if that makes sense. I think my ideal world is, and it looks like one where everybody has the ability to be happy. I think right now we're in a loneliness epidemic. There's a disproportionality of existing in everybody's life in some way, shape, or form, whether that be poverty, whether that be sexuality, gender, race, religion, whatever the case may be. I think people's experiences are being disproportionately impacted just because of those things. I'm not saying that those things don't matter. I do acknowledge that everybody is different, but I wish that we had a more ethical or moral approach to those differences. One where we acknowledge those differences and we respected those differences, and everybody could be happy being themselves and didn't have to worry about things like bias or prejudice impacting them for being who they are. So I think in a perfect world, it would be free from racism, sexism, discrimination, and everybody would be equal, so to speak. So yeah. It's been a lot. I do a lot of leadership stuff in my own personal life. But one of the things that I don't have a lot of experience in is opening my horizons to have new conversations with people who are from different parts of the planet as me. I grew up talking to the same pretty much people. At Augsburg University, I talked to the same pretty much people who generally have the same perspective about me on things like politics or society or things like that. So it's really important for me to have those conversations with people who are different from me or come from different places and synthesize those with my own to make sure that I'm taking as forward of an approach to being a better person as I can be, if that makes sense.